Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how you can achieve more magnification with the NiSi MC macro close-up lens. I'm going to be going out in the field and pairing this lens with the OM System 60mm at 1x magnification and then pairing it with the OM System 90mm at 2x magnification. But before I get into that, I'm just going to quickly talk about the specifications. The NiSi lens can be paired with a regular lens to turn it into a macro lens, or it can be paired with a macro lens to get even more magnification. The lens is made of high quality optical glass, which keeps chromatic aberration to a minimum. The build quality is great. It has this sort of metallic design, which gives it a high quality feel. It also comes in this nice little pouch, which is quite good for taking out and about. You attach the NiSi lens to the front of your lens using the 49mm filter thread. They do include a 62mm to 49mm step down ring and a 67mm to 49mm step down ring. If your lens has a different filter thread size, you can use third-party adapter rings. It costs £79, but at the moment it's on sale for £63. I think that's enough talking, so let's get out there in the field and test out the NiSi close-up lens. So I'm out in the field now, and what I'm going to be doing is using the OM System 60mm 1x magnification lens. Then I'm going to shoot again with the NiSi filter on the end of it and show you a before and after. So with my first subject, I found this really tiny mushroom and I've placed it on this log here to make it easy to photograph. Let's see what the shot looks like. For this shot, I'm going to focus bracket to get the whole little mushroom in focus, and the same for when I put the NiSi lens on as well. So let's press the shutter to start the bracket, and we'll press it again once we've got enough images. That looks like enough. Press the shutter again. There we are. Alright, I'm now going to screw the NiSi filter onto the end of my lens, and this should change the working distance. I should have to get a lot closer to my little mushroom now. Alright, I've got the shot all framed up now with the NiSi filter on the end of my lens, so let's press the shutter to start the bracket, and we'll press it again once we've got enough images. I believe the magnification is something like 1.7 or 1.8 times, so it's close to 2x magnification when you use it with this 1x magnification lens. Okay, that looks like enough images. Press the shutter again, and there we are. There is the shot with the 60mm and the NiSi filter on the end of it. I just found quite a neat little bunch of what I think is yellow stag's horn. It's small enough to get a nice photo with the NiSi filter, I think. So let's frame up a shot and see what it looks like. So I'm going to focus just before the subject starts and then press the shutter to start the bracket. And I will hit it again once I've got enough images. It's quite frosty this morning, and you can see a bit of frost on this fungus, which looks pretty cool. Alright, that is enough images, so hit the shutter again. And there we are. There is 1x magnification without the NiSi filter. I'm now just going to attach the NiSi filter to the front of my lens, and you have to filter thread it on, which is the only thing I don't really like about the NiSi filter. Filter threads are very tedious. Like right now, I think I'm spinning it the wrong way. I mean, it doesn't take super long to get on, but say you're photographing something that's moving or might move off in a minute, like a bug, you know, you've got to be very quick, and that could be the difference between getting a shot and missing a shot. It's going to be quite hard to set up this shot because it's on a log and the working distance is really short when you put the NiSi filter on, so it means I have to get a lot closer, and it's very awkward to get close here. Okay, I finally got the shot framed up, so I'm just going to hit the shutter to start the bracket, and I'll hit it again in a minute once I've got enough images. That looks like enough shots, so hit the shutter again, and there we are. There is our shot with the NiSi filter on the 1x magnification lens. I just rolled over this branch and found a woodlouse here. There's some others on the other end of the branch, but I'm going to photograph this one just because it's in a really nice spot. It's easy to get a portrait, and I've got to be quick because it could wake up and move around, so let's get the shot. There we are. I was pretty lucky the woodlouse didn't run away because there was a couple others on this branch and they ran away. So I was pretty lucky that I picked this one. And yeah, hopefully that was a good comparison. So as you can see, the lens pairs really nicely with a 1x magnification lens and allows you to achieve close to 2x magnification, which is pretty good for those smaller subjects. Because it works so well with a 1x magnification lens, I was quite curious what would happen if I used it with a 2x magnification lens. So let's go back out in the field and see what results we can get with the OM System 90mm paired with the NiSi close-up lens. For my first subject, I've found some Melissia, I think it's called, or disco fungus. As you can see, I'm using a flash and diffuser setup, and the reason for that is because recently I've been using natural light and it's so dark at high magnification that you end up with a like 2-second exposure for each shot, and when you focus bracketing it takes absolutely ages to get the shot, so using the flash will just speed up things. And I don't think I'll use it for every shot, but this shot I think will look nice with the flash and diffuser. When you shoot at extremely high magnifications, your depth of field is going to be really thin. So what I'm going to do here is shoot at f5 to get good sharpness, and then I'm going to focus bracket. So I'm going to shoot loads of different shots at different focal planes, and then I'm going to stack those later using Zareen Stacker to get more of my subject in focus. I've got my composition and everything set up now, so I'm going to press the shutter to start my bracket. And once I've got enough shots, I will press the shutter again. That looks like enough shots, hit the shutter again. And there we are. I just found a springtail on this twig here. I've never actually photographed a springtail before, mainly because I don't do so much macro when it's winter. However, this setup should be perfect for photographing these because they're absolutely tiny. It is going to be quite hard to get a focus stack because they are moving around. So if I don't get a focus stack, I'll just settle with a single shot. I might have been able to get a stack out of that. The springtail was still for a little bit and it gave me the chance to get a stack. I've just found a harvestman on this stick that's covered in lichen. It's not a really tiny harvestman, it's fairly big. So I'm not sure what the shot will look like. It might fill the frame completely. And in terms of stacking, I think I will just stack from the front of the mouth to the eyes, because if I do any more, it's going to be like 400 shot stack. It's going to be insane. So I'll just keep it to the eyes and the mouth. Just picked up this twig and found some wood lice here. And I'm going to be using the flash to photograph these just because it'll be really quick and these could move any second now. So I'll place this down some ways to photograph and get a shot. So to round off the video, I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the NiSi close-up lens. The NiSi lens works a lot better with a 1x magnification lens. The image quality doesn't seem to be affected in any way when you use this lens with a 1x magnification lens. However, when you pair it with a 2x magnification lens, it can have quite a few problems. Because it's so magnified, there's pretty much nothing in focus, and that means the image is really soft. I also noticed there was a lot more chromatic aberration. But if you use the NiSi close-up lens with a 1x magnification lens, it's perfectly fine and there's not really any image quality issues. And I'm pretty sure it's designed for 1x magnification lenses anyway. There's a couple things I don't like about the NiSi lens when using it out in the field. The first thing being the decreased working distance. Working distance isn't really a massive problem. It's only a problem for things like bugs, because you don't want to get too close to them, you might scare them away. Or subjects that are in tight spaces and you can't get your camera in there properly. Another thing I don't really like is the filter thread system. It's fine if the adapter rings they provide work with your lens, but if they don't fit, it can be quite annoying to have to buy a separate adapter ring just to use with the NiSi lens. The filter thread can take quite a while to screw on sometimes, and say you're photographing a bug and you've got to be really quick, you might end up missing a shot because you weren't able to filter thread it onto the front of your lens in time. The NiSi close-up lens is £79 and it's currently on sale for £63. For that price, it's a great option for those who want to get more magnified but don't want to spend hundreds for a 2x magnification macro lens. It's also great for those who want to try macro photography but don't want to spend hundreds on a dedicated macro lens. If you're using this with a regular lens to achieve macro, it will work best with focal lengths from 110mm to 300mm. If you're interested in a NiSi close-up lens, I'll link it in the description and that'll be an affiliate link. So if you buy through that, I'll get a small commission and no extra cost for you, which will help support the channel. But with that said and done, I'm going to end today's video here. So if you've enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.